The new build is right here. It's a channel's favorite, so let's check out what has sent to me by CAFERACER. Okay, well, I don't know if it's a full build or parts for a build or what's missing or what to order. So I think the best step is to unbox it all, spread it out on the floor, and then check what's the current status of this build. With a little bit finesse, we got a crate engine and crate frame out of the box. So a little bit more about this bike. It's a R100, and as you can see, it's a mono lever with a power lever swing arm attached to it. You can see a little bit better like this. So that's actually a first time for me on this channel, which will be the second time for the wheel. So that will be a nice adventure by itself. So that will be a headache 2.0. The stock suspension, I got it with the bike, but I won't be using that. I can give you a little hint by the tell of these calipers. If you know, you know. That's actually all that I have for this build, so there will be a lot of parts needed for this bike. But about this bike, this isn't my personal build. This bike has been sent to me by CAFERACER. I think by now you know him. He's mentioned a lot on the channel as well. So this bike is from Tom, CAFERACER, and I will be building this bike for him. So that will also be a first and also a last time I'll be doing that. So there will be a lot of parts supplied by him. Full rebuild on the wheels, as said earlier, aftermarket, front suspension. The engine will be taken apart, the gearbox will be taken apart, so it will be all new, everything. But first things first, and that's disassemble the full bike. Well, full bikes, what's left over from it. An additional advantage to this bike that it came without the fairings, so I really do hate the fairings with a passion. But fortunately I could immediately start stripping the bike down, starting with the final drive, spring, and then working my way up front to the swing arm. So far so good. So I took all the wirings and cable etc. all off and the swing arm. So what's now left to do is take off the gearbox, and then I can take the engine out of the frame. The exhaust is pretty unique. Maybe they want to make a heater pipe of it. But yeah, one thing I know for sure is that I really miss my engine lift. So unfortunately I can't take it off because I'm still waiting for the wheels. But yeah, my back really wants to have this sorted out. So let's continue. I do highly recommend using a wrench like this for removing the nut on the cylinder head. The last thing that you want is damaging the thread on the cylinder head. Otherwise it will cost you a lot of money to replace the entire cylinder head. Now let's see if I can get all the engine oil out without making a big mess. Now that the oil has leaked out, it was time to remove the pins that locate the engine inside the frame so we can lift the engine out. And just like that, the bike is fully broken down. So we got the frame, the engine and frame. And also in this box right here, so in the green box, that's all need to be saved. So that's need rebuild, Cerakote, paint, etc. And in this crate right here, that's all junk, so we won't be messing with that anymore. The frame also needs work, so we're gonna cut all the unnecessary brackets off, etc. and get it re-powder coated. But first we're gonna focus our attention on the engine itself. So we're gonna fully strip that down, clean everything, and then check what we all need to get it all sorted out and make it look better than new again. With the quick initial clean now done, it's clean, at least clean enough to start breaking everything apart, so there won't be falling any debris inside the engine. So I'll start by taking off the valve cover, cylinder head and the cylinder along with the piston. We're gonna do that on both sides, and after that we're gonna continue on the clutch pack right here. So that will be fully changed, and also take off the flywheel because I want to change the rear main seal that's behind that, and also the O-ring right here for the oil pump. So that's behind the cover right there. There are big plans to completely rebuild this engine and gearbox and make it to something truly unique. So be sure to stay tuned until the end of this video. I had a difficult time getting the cylinder out of the engine. The previous engine builder must have had a penchant for extensive use of silicone. We make light work of taking the engine apart. Now on to the cylinder heads. With both cylinder heads now off, I want to check if the valves are giving a good seal. So what I'm going to do is I'll spray some fuel inside the inlet and also in the exhaust port, and then I'll check if it leaks. Well, that didn't take long. Within just seconds it already started leaking, so pretty obvious. Let's check out the other side. And after a few minutes also the inlet port is showing slight signs of leakage. When doing a simple test like that, it can easily point out if the valves are leaking or not, so these heads will need to be rebuilt. After that it was time to crack on with the back of the engine by removing the entire clutch pack and then clean everything up so we can install a new rear main seal and a new O-ring behind the oil pump. Just like that, job done. And because it's totally unnecessary to do so, I cerakoted the flywheel in tungsten grey. So nobody will see that, but just good to know. And then we can focus our attention on the front of the engine by removing all the bolts from the timing chain cover. And then we need heat, lots of. Fire! By applying heat to the timing chain cover, the aluminum expands just enough to get it loose from the bearing that sits behind it. So now that we got the engine basically all sorted out, it was time to continue on working on the gearbox. The gearbox will get fully rebuilt, but before I could send it out, it was time to give it just a clean, so I just couldn't send it out dirty like it was. Yeah, much better like that. So I got it all packed up, same with the cylinder heads, and off to the rebuilder it went. Because we are a proud member of Team Anti-Cast Lines, we first have to knock off all the lines before we could send it out to the blaster. With a little effort this really looks much better, absolutely worth it. And that also includes for smaller parts like this. Because I like to work efficiently, I'll drop this off at the blaster, so everything cleaned, all the cast lines removed, so off it goes. Next up on the list to do are these wheels. So if you've seen the previous episode on my current K1200 build, you'll know that these wheels are really a pain in the ass to rebuild. So this really took me forever and ever to get it in this stage. But this time around I know what I'm doing. At least that's what I think. So I'll grind out the hubs on both sides, and then I'll knock off the spokes, and then I'll send it off to the powder coater, and then it will get new spokes. Let's crack on. Even though my recent experience on the K1200 wheels, I felt pretty anxious and I felt a new major headache coming up. For the front hub, the spokes just fell out easily, but on the rear one, I had to use the hammer and I was ready for an hours long struggle. But this time around I was lucky, very lucky. So the spokes were much looser compared to the K1200 wheels, which I'll show you right now. By just using the torch, the spokes were so loose that I could pull most of them out with pliers. Lucky me. Practice does make perfect, I guess, so it only took 1 hour to get all the spokes out, and also it really helped that the spokes weren't that tight compared to the K1200 wheels. Oh, stop! Don't click away just yet. I just received this package, and this package will transform the engine and the whole build. So this box right here from Seamarok will transform this engine into something unique, but that's all up for the next episode, on which we're gonna paint the engine, gearbox and the whole drivetrain. That's all up for then. If you don't want to miss that out or miss finishing my current K1200 build, please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you all on the next video. Ciao!